Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Let's Play Grim Dawn. I'm still so used to saying Alpha with me, your host Tim. Alright, in the last episode, we beat the game. Holy crap. Thankfully I had just enough room on the computer to do that. And today, we're going to actually begin exploring some of the... Oh, no, we're going to explore that one rift. That one bridge that we have left in that area. And then we'll be doing a bunch of miscellaneous stuff that I don't know if we completed with Diana Toyle yet. Which is to say, we're going to go and kill the mini-boss over in the one shrine area down over here. And we'll go and try to hunt down that one giant and kill it if we haven't done so already. And did we get the Great Marsh explored? Looks like we did do that as well at some point. And also, we have some things to read and some other people to talk to. Alright, so first things first. First, let's read the final seal, which we had picked up just before we went down to the very final level. At last, we stand before the blood-soaked gates of victory. Lore Master achievement unlocked. The Lotaeri will soon be awakened, and with it we shall usher in a new age. It is you, my loyal supplicants, that have paved the road to our final victory. Your dedication and sacrifice has carried us to the threshold, and I shall see us through. The ancients were determined in their construction of this final chamber. 100 of the Imperium's finest arcanists dropped dead to empower the runes which now bind the Lotaeri's tomb. They believed their sacrifice worthy, their seals impenetrable. But we have an army of thousands surging with the power of the dead god. Power that will not be contained. I have gladly put a blade to the throats of my most faithful, and felt the rush of their lifeblood escaping. Blood they have given willingly in this final hour. With the power of their blood, I have shattered the final seal and begun the ritual. Soon, the Lotaeri shall stir from its eternal slumber. The world will shudder once more under the gaze of the mouth of Chthon. Let the blood flow. Thalanus, Bloodlord of Chthon. We also picked up, the door has opened. Something has changed. Something in the air feels different. It feels like being inside of a bottle when the cork has popped. All the pressure released from my soul pulled from my body to the opening in an explosive release, actually. My mind reels and I find it hard to stay on my feet. I can feel it. Deep beneath the ground, they have finally completed the final rites and the door has opened. The blood surges inside me, pushing, pulling, drawing me closer. I must go. I must see the Great Awakening. If I am chosen, I am ready to be whole once more, to be one with Chthon. Kabbalist Zakul. Alright, well, let's go get the miscellaneous stuff done now. Some awesome reading. Did we get the extra little area finished in the flooded passage? We did. Okay, so we did that. We must have killed the giant then already as well. So let's go back to the graveyard then. He's so cute. And we're going to go this way to this bridge. Now, I did do this yesterday with other characters because I began wanting to finish up everything before the expansion. Don't worry. Diana here will be the first character of ours that will walk into the expansion together. Oh, there's a friends, Tim. There's a friends. Keep trying to kill your friends. So I didn't talk to Creed with the return to talk to Creed quest. And I haven't set foot in to see what any of the expansion stuff will be like yet. We'll do that together. 50 pierce damage. Wow. Go over there. What is this? Chaos damage. That if we just sell that one. All right. Yep, so we're going to charge over there. And what's behind this will be a giant rift gate. And... oh, you know what? Okay, we'll make a portal before we go into the rift gate. And if we have an extra skeleton key, maybe we'll have this episode see if we can survive it. So I was correct in that there is another one of the roguelike dungeons in that area. However, as with the other one, you need a skeleton key to access it. And I don't know if I have a skeleton key lying around with Diana here. I'm not sure if we did the other... whatchamacallit? The other roguelike with her. The bridge has collapsed. It will take 40 scrap and 10,000 iron bits. I guess there's 40 planks here. I didn't actually count them, but feels about right. All right. Good work with the architecting, Diana. And down here is a massive rift. Yep, look at that. Leading to... does it say? It doesn't even say. All right, so first, we're going to double back home and see if we can make a skeleton key. Maybe we won't be stepping into the new content in this video. All right, that's the wrong way. Let's go this way, check our stash really quick. We should sell this as well as we're... oh, we're right here.
Storage. No questions asked.
We have a skeleton key. Can we make another one?
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Oh, actually, what can we create? Can we create any transcended relics? I would want more cold damage or elemental damage. This is really used for a different type of character with volley for dual wielding pistols. That could work. Although we don't do any vitality damage. Other than that... oh, hello, Ancestor. 20% all damage. 1 to all skills in Shaman. And our Tempests would gain extra damage, too. But we need Haunt, which I don't have, and a Mark of Mogojon. Modrogan. Sorry about that. Alright, anyway, I'm getting distracted.
Don't get killed out there.
I need a key. We can make one. Let's go ahead and do so.
Go on now.
Oh.
See anything you like?
Can we actually vendor this? We can vendor one of them. Wow. Alright, let's... alright, buddy, so we're gonna do the... we're actually gonna do the expansion. The expansion, I'm sorry. We're not gonna do the expansion. We are going to do
Safe with me.
this roguelike dungeon together and see what it is like. So the plan will be to clear out that area and then leave, come and vendor all the crap that we've got, and then go back. Oh, I haven't really explained what I'm talking about at the moment. So this is not the roguelike itself. This will lead to one of those Plains of Ash areas. Bashan of Chaos, I think, what it's going to be called. There you go. So cute. Okay. Yes, we're in the Bashan of Chaos. So as like the other times we've been in this location, or a location like it, we are unable to actually... I cannot make any rift gates at the moment. Nope, we are stuck here. So we have to find the way out. And then get out of here. I don't think so. You're not going to be able to kill... oh, my goodness, you are so powerful. What is this? This is just junk. So we're going to run around here and kill everything here, because we want the experience anyway. And we want the loot, because we want all the loot. And then... or at least all the green loot. Hello. And then we'll go ahead and leave this place after finding the normal way to leave it. Come back here and try the roguelike dungeon. Some of these guns look amazing. Ritual Wand of Scorching. That's a shame. If that had been a Glacial Wand of... what is it called? I forget what the lightning one is. And we don't need another one of these. I have quite a few of those already. Alright, let's see. Keep going. Oh, right. I was talking about video games when last we left off. And or some other stuff like video games when we left off. I began talking about the difficulty settings on games and so on. And I probably should clarify a tiny bit more as well. So, as I mentioned, like, I don't care if the developer adds easier modes to a game if they weren't there originally. But I don't like the idea of a developer being pressured into adding such. It should be up to the developer's vision to do so. Which is to say that if they don't want their game... I'm dying. If they don't want their game to have different difficulty levels, if they only want one difficulty level, like Dark Souls, fine. That should be their choice. Holy crap, this axe. I'm never a fan of pressuring someone to change things, which is funny because there was one game that I played this year and actually beat it, but I didn't record it, which was called the Guild of Dungeoneering is what it was. And when I had first picked up the game, as I think it was this year, I actually returned it originally after playing it for an hour because of a new mechanic that they had added to the game. They added these battle scars to it, which basically they made the game tougher to win. It was basically just an increase in difficulty. And it had first been released, and they got people either loved them or absolutely hated them. And for me, I had watched this one gentleman, what was his name? Kikostia was the YouTuber. And I watched him play through the game, and the game looked incredible. I really liked the idea of it. But when he had originally played through it, there were no battle scars, and I absolutely loathed them. And so I returned the game. And at the time, the developers were asking what people thought of them, and there was a huge outcry against them, and a few people who were for them. And I left a very neutral response, in which I had said I absolutely hated the battle scars, because I really did. But on that same note, I stressed that I didn't want the developers to remove them, because it was their vision to have them added as part of the game. And that just because I feel that they should be taken out doesn't mean they should. I mean, it's really tough to feel out different people's thoughts on things. Like, you know, I like Grim Dawn. I like this game much better than any other action RPG that is currently out there. Diablo 2 is probably the only thing which ties with Grim Dawn for me for addictive ARPG. I should really pick up all the loot. We're leaving to sell this stuff anyway. But I know other people prefer Diablo 3, and there's some people out there who still like Titan's Quest, and Titan's Quest is still awesome as well. And there's a ton of other action RPGs out there that people can love more than these. And it's difficult for me to have a strong opinion when I know that it's just opinion for... Oh, God. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of Chthonian stuff. Is that it? Kill you too. Dodge that. Woo! That was quite a bit of things. And so, when it comes to giving my opinion on a game, I always try to remember that it's just my thoughts, and someone else can have a different series of thoughts, altogether different. But, for example, I really love Spirit Engine 2, my second favorite game of all time. But I know that some other people would not like it. In fact, I remember, I think it was Yukusandra, who had mentioned that the combat, you absolutely hated the combat. And I love the combat to that game. So, you know, it's tough. Just looking to see if this is better. This is not better. I love the resistances. We're going to need better resistances on Diana in the future. We have no Ether resistance whatsoever, and almost no Chaos resistance, which is really awkward. We're going to want a bit of both. I think probably for the next difficulty level. By the way, I'm taking a small break here, a small interruption from our regular scheduled talk, to mention that I do not intend to record me playing through the game on higher difficulty levels. Mostly because that could take hours, like another 20, 30 videos or so, and we've basically seen the game at the moment. Really, when I began recording this game, I wanted to show off how awesome it looked, because this was the first Kickstarter that I backed back when I was backing Kickstarters years ago. Let's die. Horrible creatures. Oh, we leveled! We leveled! I screamed. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's grab the tonic. Level up. We're gonna put this point into cunning or spirit? Spirit. Actually, no. This should go into... Put you into cunning. It actually should be physique, Tim. You put this in. Okay. And now over here, we still get 3 more points. And I think I either want Maelstrom, which will be where I stop over here in Shaman, or begin climbing towards Shattered Star. So let's take 1 point here, and I think we will grab the mirror. What does this do? How long does it last? It only ever lasts 3 seconds. If I put 2 points in it, that should be enough. Arguably 1 point, Tim, would be fine. But I wouldn't mind getting this down to 20-second skill recharge. This is an emergency oh crap ability. I'm about to die. So we'll take it. We'll assign it. We'll go to our devotion. And we will reassign Arcane Will to it. That's right, Mirror of Erotics to it. It might actually be fine to leave it at an Arcane Will, because when Arcane Will procs, it will proc your Messenger of War. I wonder if we'll actually see it proc down here. Does that have a chance to proc? I'm going to assume it just happens. Oh, careful, Tim. Not paying attention. Watch out for that, whatever that is in the ground. Oh god, it's a big... Well, it was a giant boss. Now it's quite dead. We have a storm-sounding thing. Let's see what that is. I think we were using this at one point, weren't we? Yes, we were using this. It's not a bad offhand, but our plus 50% all damage, that's amazing. I really can't use this again. We're just going to vendor that one. Yeah, so I just mentioned to... Alright, so back to talking about difficulties and what have you. So I just mentioned to developers that, you know, I don't like it. Here's the reasons why I don't like it. But on that same note, I don't think you should change it. Because your vision of the game is to leave it in. And the developers, I think one of them responded with... That was... Like, they consider that to be a really fair response. And in the end, the developers moved the non-Battlescar version of the game to a beta release. Which is to say that on Steam, you can select different developer releases by going to your properties. I think like local files or betas. And from there, you can choose a different version of the game to play, assuming that the developers made one. And it was wonderful. I immediately bought the game and played it because it was just a little too difficult for me otherwise. However, on that same note, I didn't really want the developers to... If they changed their mind, and they did, I picked up the game because it was wonderful. On that same note, though, if they didn't add a different difficulty level, well, that means the game's just not for me. And I don't begrudge the developers for that decision either, because it's not my game. It's their decision as what to do with their artistic vision, as it were. Now that said, as a developer, or as a modder, for example, here, technically as a computer programmer at work, you do want to get other people's inputs, because maybe you have an idea, and it's so difficult. Maybe you have a great idea, or you think you have a great idea, but no one likes it. And so it's a combination of, not combination, but it's that fine line between taking criticism for something and changing it, but understanding when it's really your vision and you don't want to change it. So... An example of that debacle would have been the ending of Mass Effect, right? I know that the BioWare was like, this is our vision of how the game will end, and what have you. And so many people absolutely hated the ending of that game. Those poor people. I myself, I have the first Mass Effect, but I never beat the game. In fact, I never got to it's a BioWare game, right? So they're all the same. So I never got to the plot twist. I almost died right there, and I didn't use my ability. Oh yeah, so this is why, another reason why we would come in here, by the way. Up ahead, there is a shrine in here. We totally want that shrine. Maybe, Tim, you made a big mistake putting this where you put it. Hey, hold on. I'm babbling a little bit. I want to take a look at this. We lose piercing cold resistance, but we pick up ether resistance. And the armor on these shoulders is significantly better. I think we will use these shoulders. We'll wait till we get back, though. To use them? What's our pierce resistance? That'll be fine. We'll put a pierce resistant item in them. Alright, we might as well get this done now.
That skill's not
defense, and of course more things like that boss who instantly spawned there. Throw another one of you out there. Oh god, that's fire! Dead! Take it! Dodge, dodge, dodge. Up another one of these. Put another totem up. Is that it? Nice work! Nice work, Diana. Everything dies so quick to you. We have physical damage, fire damage, ether damage, eternal trauma. Some of these are amazing. Some of these items the green items are simply incredible. 72 cold damage. Sigil consumption bone. We're just going to vendor that one. Lightning chaos. Storm totem. Physical damage. 1 attacks per second. Is that a double-handed weapon? Chilled steel and a bunch of more stuff. Oh, hello. All right. We have this as well. Just a bunch of garbage, but we'll take it all anyway and vendor it. You release them. If you're picking up everything, you should have everything showing. Wow, that's a ton of green stuff. Let's see. Is this better? What's this? Inquisitors. Nope. Mage, storm, lightning. No. 60 elemental damage. 3 spirit, 20%. No, we don't care about that. Damage. No. $30 physical, 3% all damage. Lightning, electrocute. Reduces their damage. 36 cunning. Elemental damage, 12%. Flame touch, no. Oh, 10% cold. No, it's not worth giving up the Tempest for the 10% chaos resistance. Not at this point in the game, at least. We have a devotion point, so where are we going to put that? So, we should arguably finish Messenger of War. We'll grab the armor, because I want the 2 red, 3 blue this is going to grant us. 27 points unlocked. Wow, so many of my characters are at the same location Diana is, and they have missed points. They're down like 5 points. Okay. I have to run through all the old content with those characters then. Anyway, let's keep going. We're gonna clear out this area. Right, so... Crap! I got really distracted, and now I can't really remember too much of where I wanted to go with what I was talking about. I guess I just wanted to clarify my stance on difficulty levels. Oh, and by the way, Cuphead is an amazing game. I have it. I haven't beaten the game. I played the heck out of it when it first came out. I almost got to the end of the game. Whew, good thing that's it. I had that mirror ability. That actually saved my life. Oh, it was a combination. We fought a giant obsidian creature that rooted me, and another one put a chaos spell under my feet. Good work. Good work, Stone Totem. Yeah, Cuphead, by the way, is amazing. I was tempted to record it, but so many people recorded Cuphead that I don't think you guys need to watch me play it. So, it's as a really small YouTuber, I tend to avoid playing games that when they first come out. There's a few exceptions to that, like Doom, for example. But generally, I don't play them because there's so many other people that play them. And I decide that I'm going to wait until later on, like a year or so after it was released, in order to play that game instead. Okay, so, right, let's get back to talking about other games that I beat during the year. Grab my little book, my notes. I think we stopped talking about Gorky 17, maybe? And I was comparing it to Final Fantasy Tactics. In truth, the story is not as complex as Final Fantasy Tactics, but the combat, it was a grid-based, turn-based strategy game for the combat, and I really like that. It's been a long time since I played a game like that. If I'm racking my brain, I can't think of anything like it that I've played recently. It's a shame, you know, that they never released Final Fantasy Tactics for, like, the PC. I know Final Fantasy VII came out for the PC, didn't it? They should really just release Tactics and Tactics Advance. That would be amazing. I would immediately record them. Currently, I'd have to download a PlayStation emulator, and I don't know if I feel right about doing that. We don't need that either. Okay, that. Render. Just want the money. Okay. The rest of this is stuff I might want. So let's go back over here, visit our stash, dump this stuff off, and then we're walking into the roguelike dungeon.
Safe storage. No questions asked.
Okay, so put you here. Have one of you. So what I do is I right-click, see if anything highlights, which helps me figure out where that component was in my rather large stash. Drop the completed components off. And there we go. Okay, so what am I keeping for this loot? 50% pierce damage, plus to pets. No, we're just going to vendor that one. I definitely have a character who could use that. That is way too good not to have it. We're vendoring this. I want a component for our... Oh, God! I'll fix that off screen. That is really annoying when I do that. I want something in our shoulders. Something better than 15 armor. This, for 15 pierce resist. Game, it's so annoying! I'll fix it later. Alright, we'll just shove all this over here at the moment. What is this one? Damage metallic. This one's just junk. Stop! Drop! Stop! Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, vendoring's this way.
See anything you like? Iron well spent.
How is our reputation, by the way? Respected with Kaiman's chosen. Respected, friendly. Oh, right. The outcast. We should. Nah, I can do farming for her off screen with and not with Diana. I'm actually just interested in being in the game with her. All right, let's go see some new stuff now. So let's make our way back to our portal. And let's do this. I don't think I need to bring the key with me. Let's step through it. Now, we have to go back to... Oh, the giant gate. We didn't quite make it to the gate. But I know that we're right there. It's right up here. And we cleared the rest of the zone out. Oh, what? Oh, what? Where did you come from? The healing potion. How many potions do we have? Almost 300. Oh, I think I accidentally turned off veteran mode, everybody. So, we're playing it on normal, which is, well, you know, it's basically the first time through Diablo 2, for example. Something pop up here? Yes, we did. Suffer not a demon to live. So, Gorky 17, yep. And let's move on to something else, Tim, because I can't think of anything else to talk about. Let's move on. Oh, Rain World. Right, I was talking about Rain World. So, and how the difficulty of that game was, oh my goodness, that game was really difficult. Oh, but worth it. That's something else I should mention. When a game doesn't have any easier modes, and you like the game enough to play through it, which was really difficult for Rain World for me. I more or less hate played that game at a certain point, until I got good enough at it to not care that the dying stopped it happening as often. Oh, right, Super Boss, Tim. He's immune to being slowed and everything, like most bosses. Keep moving. Another one of these on his head. Cursed. Slowed us. Dodging the chaos. It's dead. Nice work, totems. We have a bunch of junk. Junk. Garbage. Now, what is this? Cold damage, frostburn damage. No, we have better. We have better. Darn it, I forgot about this boss. Well, we should still have some inventory space, so we'll be fine. This is what we're here, everyone,
It's
for.
locked.
Oh, we actually need a skeleton key. We need it with us. All right, then. Crap. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, everyone. I'm back. I created some dynamite. What the heck? I created some dynamite, a skeleton key, another one, and 2 shards, and we're good to go. Let's do this. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, look at it open for us. All right, we're in. This is the first for me. Let's get exploring and get some loot. Right, so difficulty levels, another thing about them. When the game doesn't change its difficulty, as an example of Rain World, originally at least, we'll talk a little more about Rain World in a... Whoa, holy freaking crap, help! That's a lot of things. Let's use some, Oh, there's a boss right here.
It's locked.
Good, I didn't want to leave anyway. Alright! Holy crap, that was flipping close. Thought this was set to show me greens only. There we go. Chilled steel. Bunch of money. Lots of consecrated wrappings everywhere here. And we gained a Scythe of Tenebris. Ooh, that looks awesome. Look at that weapon. I think I might have this already, but I don't know. In any case, that looks like something I want a Necromancer to eventually use. I don't see anything else here I'm interested in. So, if the game doesn't change the difficulty, you get a good feeling of accomplishment. I know it's maybe that's kind of lame, but I've always felt that way. Like, when you actually complete a game, especially a tough game, it feels great. Like, back when I was a kid, beating Battletoads on only 1 life, being able to get through Dungeons & Dragons Tower of Doom, I think is what it was called, with just 1/4, that's fantastic. Like, you've like, oh yeah, take it, game. And it's just wonderful. And so you kind of miss that when the game has lower difficulty levels. Or I think you do, at least a tiny bit. I don't think so, Mr. Spear. Good work, Diana. Some scrap. Holy scrap! Need some more rep. I don't know if does this take me out? I hope not. We gained Lightning Elemental, 44. Wow! I think this is better than what we're using right now. Let's take a look at this really quick. So this axe adds lightning damage, so I don't think we really benefit from that. It adds 44 elemental damage. So what happens here is that we gain a little lightning, we lose all the electrocute, we lose plus 2 the Wind Devil, and the retaliation, but we gain 44 more cold damage. We lose a little bit of casting speed. And that's it. I'll probably end up using this on Diana. That is better for her. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so... I mean, well, arguably, Tim, you still get that accomplishment. If, let's say, easy is the most you can handle, well, you still get a feeling accomplishment for doing it. And at least you beat the game. I don't know. It's something about beating the game without... Well, then again, I made a mod for Darkest Dungeon. So, and it makes the game different, though I don't think it makes the game necessarily easier. Wow. It's been a long time since I've been in one of these places. Oh, hello, Tim. Be careful. You have monsters. Alright. Let's explore this place. Yes, so, back to Rain World. So, for Rain World, they released some DLC. DLC? Is that the proper term? Because you don't pay for it. It's just free. So they released some new content for the game. And this content adds 2 new modes to the game. Hunter and Monk. Monk is basically, I don't want to call it easy mode, but it's kind of what it is. It's the game with significantly less creatures. And so if you just want to experience the world and the lore and have some challenge, then the monk's for you. They also released Hunter, which is basically hard mode. There's a great deal of new monsters in it. There's more creatures, and you have a time limit. So in Rain World, you always had a time limit, but this time, after so many days elapse, you die. So you have to complete the game in, like, I want to say it's like 20 days or something like that. Oh, hello. What the heck is this nonsense?
Can't
What
do
is
that yet.
Is that a trap or something? What is this? Are you done? Okay, you're done. That was a bit weird. Anything else? Oh, hello. Oh, they are traps. They're traps. So the last roguelike dungeon also had traps in it, though you might not remember. I should have used my mirror to get past it. So it doesn't surprise... I was wondering if we'd find traps in this dungeon. Interesting that we do. No, it's quite okay. You don't have to come this way. See over there, my storms will kill you. Want the ember? So I haven't played Hunter because I can tell right away it's too tough for me. It is... Oh my god. 100... Well, it's a two-handed weapon, Tim. Two-handed weapon. But it's not for me. It would just be too frustrating. But I really enjoy watching other people play the game on higher difficulty levels. Especially this one gentleman. I think his name is... what's his YouTube channel? A small YouTube channel. Applebread, I believe, is the gentleman's name. He is phenomenal at Rain World. Holy crap. He is really, really good at the game. I don't think I've seen anyone play quite as good as he does. He does full 100% runs. That's all the achievements, beating everything, and completing the game in like 4 hours or so. It's crazy just how good this guy is at the game. Nice try, traps. Nice try. Any more traps over here? Get more creatures, though. Nice work, Diana. Nice work. Frenzied garbage of junk. We got nothing else there. Keep moving. The last time I did one of these dungeons, we ran out of space very quickly. And I don't want that to happen again, so I'm only going to be picking up the green items. Woo! Everything dead in here? Yep, little dead ends. Place is like a maze. I love it. We missed this, whatever that is. Let's double back and check it. Yeah, so I don't know, if you have Rain World and you beat it and you're like, I'm done with the game, and because you played it once, well, just know there's some new stuff out there for the game. Right, they also have Arena mode and Sandbox mode, which Arena, I guess it's only, I think at the moment it's only local LAN, which means you can play it with friends. There's also a co-op mode as well in Sandbox, and I'm not quite sure what that means. I guess that means that you can't play in the normal world, but maybe... I know in the game you can unlock maps and items to populate this with. So, in difficult-to-reach places and hidden throughout the normal Rain world, there are now these moving... What to describe them as? They're like tentacles. Very small tentacles, as opposed to the normal tentacles which murder Slugcat. And they... If you walk up to them, they emit this little, like, diamond. And they're in, to my knowledge, all modes of the game. I haven't tried Monk, but I know they're in Hunter, and I know they're in the base game as well, normal mode. Or survival mode. That's normal mode. And so if you have Slugcat touch the diamond that gets emitted, this little holographic image, then it will blink on his forehead for a little bit, and you'll unlock something. It'll either be like fruit or a monster you can add to Sandbox mode, or various arenas to fight other people in, if you want to play that way instead. I thought that was really nice, especially as a free DLC to play with.
That skill's not ready.
I really like the Mirror of Erectides, or however you say it. I'm going to mispronounce it incorrectly every time, and a different way every time. blood. Anything else? Nope. So far, the roguelike doesn't have a whole lot in it. But I think there'll be some bosses in here we'll be interested in. Diana, you're impossibly powerful at this. As long as I pay attention to when you get stuck, we should be fine. Is that really all that's in here? Yep. Okay. Well, in this area. Let's keep moving. So what's another game that we played? Looking at down my list. Oh, I talked about Sword of the Stars, I think last time, didn't I? I did. I think I did. If I didn't, I'm going to skip it anyway. So that game was lots of fun as well. I'm really glad to have finally beaten that game. The AI always defeated me on the normal difficulty, but playing on easy felt a little too felt a little too easy to me. Now, I'll let you do all that and then go away, then we can explore it. Oh God! You're not done. Okay, there we go. Oh, stop! Take away all my vitality traps. Let's wait a little bit. We do have this way we could go as well. I don't really want to miss anything because it required a key to get in here. Yep, everything just melts away. We'll work another shield, I think. We'll just vendor that. Yeah, so Sword of Stars was fun. Glad to beat it. Glad to beat the Von Neumanns in that game. Wow. That World Destroyer was terrifying. That made me panic like nothing else. No, I'm not interested in you. Reminds me of League of Legends, this a little bit. Or rather, Diana, which is to say that this is a character where you hit all your buttons all at once and then just run. Feels like I'm playing, oh, what is that thing's name? The giant shard guy. The rock guy who charges to someone, slaps them, puts them in the air, slaps them with something, and then runs away. So dumb. Kill you. Shards. Obsidian shard. Kill you too. Anything up here? Oh, there's a lot of you hidden up in those rocks. Nothing else. Okay. Where are the bosses in here? This is pretty tame, honestly. I expected more bosses than what we're fighting at the moment, or different types of loot. I guess we got some good loot right away from the entrance. We got this, and this is arguably could be better than what we're currently using. Although we'll lose +2 to Wind Devil. Tim, careful of the AoE trap. Anything else down this way? Yes, what else do we play? Oh, okay, well, technically I'm still... Oh god, Tim, you're gonna die. Woo! Yeah, Mirror. Good job saving our life. Holy crap, that was really close. Oh god, it's a boss! Is it dead? It's dead. Okay, oh, thank God. That was really, really close. What did we get here? We got a ton of lightning damage on a sword. We're just gonna vendor that though. You a trap? Yes. Okay, not bad. Holy crap, that was really close. Yeah, so I'm still playing through the 4th one. I haven't played it in another week or two, but I will beat it. The Quest for Glory series. I was really unhappy with the last playlist of mine for that. Again, back when I had 10-minute videos or so and so on. So I wanted to redo it. And I'm really glad I did. It's been a lot of fun to play through the game again. I had meant to finish the 4th Quest for Glory by the end of Halloween. Or October. Tim, why are you picking up the Vital Essences? You should leave those on the ground. That's just all junk. In case I'm wounded, I want to come back here and pick up the vital essence I left on the ground. Good work. Take more warring blood. Is that it? Kill all of you as well. Almost leveled up again. Yeah, so Quest of Glory 1, Quest of Glory 2, 3, and 4. And I intend to play the 5th game this time. I started playing the 5th game like 3 years ago. And then stopped after about 2 hours into the recording. Because other games distracted me at the time. But I intend to play through it again. So, or rather, play through it the first time ever.
That skill's not ready.
Nope, I used my mirror. Oh god, Sam, you're gonna die! But you better keep moving. Use the mirror and the back sealed behind you. Is that it? Woo! That could have gone a lot worse. Holy crap, the door shut behind us and I accidentally used the seal. But we do so much damage we don't have to... Oh, it's not over! It's not over. Look at all the blood! Look at so much blood! Look at that thing, just dancing around. There's too many bodies on the ground. Look at that! That is beautiful! What a mountain of gore. What do we get here? Oh, wow! Lightning damage, electrocute, lightning and poison acid resistance. We lose our just gained ether resistance for poison. But we also gain lightning sphere. That might be something to keep. We'll think about you. We don't do any ether or chaos damage, and... No, we'll keep what we have. That could have gone a lot worse for us. And there were traps all over the place, too. Holy crap. Alright, let's move on. One of the horrible... Uh-oh.
That skill's not ready.
Wow, that guy's big. That's a big gentleman. Keep moving, Tim. Heal up. Keep moving. Dodge the fire, death. Dodge the trap. Keep moving. Hate you, traps. Is that it? Where is this gentleman? That's something on the that's the bastion of something. Yes! Good work, Tim. Good work. Work, Diana. Good work, Diana. We killed another boss. Didn't even try that. Good. Nice work. Grab this. Whole lot of nothing else, though. So those giant symbols on the floor mean boss chamber. This looks suspicious as well. Be suspicious, Tim. Oh god, help! Use the mirror. Almost dead. We're not gonna make it.
I can't do that yet.
Help! Oh! That sucked. Made it to the very end and died there. So we'd have to use a key to go back and loot that, but I don't think we'll survive. No, I don't think we'll live if we try that again, unfortunately. Alright, well, that will do it for us then. So, we got most of the bosses defeated. Well, we do have another key. Could just run back and give it one more try. Okay, we'll give it one more try.
No questions asked.
That annoys me so much. Alright, let's vendor the stuff we have anyway.
Safe with me.
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to
Okay,
good use.
let's... Why not? We'll do this on screen. At least this part.
Safe storage. No
So,
questions asked.
do I have this scythe already? If I do, it's not in storage. Oh, the axe is for you, possibly, Diana. We have to make that decision now, I'm thinking. Okay, so what is this? 44 elemental damage. If we use that on her, I'll want to put an amber in it to make up for what we're taking off of it. Our DPS is higher. How does it affect our abilities? What does this go to? This is 3,650 to 4,434. Wow. Well, we lose 1,000 damage on the Wind Devil. How about our Sky Shard? 2037. 2134. 1675. 865. No, we'll keep what we have. We'll keep what we have. We'll just vendor this.
It's safe with me. Promise. See anything you like? See you around.
Okay. I'll keep the components on us. We're doubling back. We're gonna do this again. Maybe. I'm assuming the dungeon doesn't respawn everything. So as long as that's the case, we should probably be able to do this. There's just too many things. I should have tried to focus on killing something, but I was panicking. I'm so used to just running around with Diana, and that's saving my life. Alright, let's get back down there and do this one more time. Everyone, I'm going to cut the recording here. I'll be back when we're kind of back where we just died. Give me a few seconds. They won't reopen again this session, everybody. We died. We cannot redo it again. Alright, well, that will do it for us then. Darn, I should have picked up all the yellow items. Alright, everybody. Well, then, I guess we might as well stop here. It feels like we've been playing for like 47 minutes or so. So we'll stop here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll step into the new content in the next video. Well, actually, this was new content, technically. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Well, I'm repeating myself. See you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this one, and take care, everybody.